Hi, folks. Aram here. Maybe you're wondering what this is for. It's it's to keep my hat on when it's windy. I just added it. Maybe I'll go out on a windy day and see if it works. It also is. I'm using it to kind of introduce the next phase of understanding the warrior class, the history of war, history of peace, how the doppelganger fits into it, how the Trinity fits into it, kind of a master plan of an architecture of war. So, and I know it's really crude and it's just a start. I mean, it's not ready for publication, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. You know the tree of life? There's a bunch of circles and lines connecting them all together. Well, imagine those circles are doppelgangers, split in half, and there's two entities in them. Good, bad, bad, good, managed in conflict, war, two warring parties. Now imagine those two warring parties kind of in the history of war kind of lived near each other, maybe shared a border with each other, throwing rocks over. Oh yeah, well I got a spear. And then they kick each other and punch. Steal each other's children, do all that kind of war stuff. Then it gets to lobbing, like the catapult barrels of oil with iron nails that blow up and catch on fire, all the war stuff, okay, between two warring entities side by side. France, Spain, Morocco, Algeria, Morocco, Spain, Japan, Philippines, Japan, California, Mexico, United States, Mexico, Central America, New Orleans, Cuba, just kind of United States, Canada, just think about the doppelganger as a kind of a physical entity that envelops two warring parties, geographically located in proximity to each other before we had the airplane and the battleship. Now you could have one part of the two. One could be over here on one side of the planet. One could be over here, like Japan over here, and the United States over here. They are a doppelganger like that, but they have a bunch of water in there. But the water, you have boats and airplanes. So imagine you tie all these doppelgangers together. Okay, that little line going through the center. Imagine that's actually what the interest of the two parties have in common. Let's just take slavery, human trafficking, okay, as an example. Here, I'm going to show you, if you tie those two together like this, you got a whole bunch of doppelgangers. So here you got France and Spain, the slavery that happened between the two countries. And they brought slaves up from Morocco and Spain bringing slavery up, and then Morocco and Algeria bringing. You can go down into Africa. This is actually like a road going through, like a Silk Road, but kind of virtual in time, through time. And the time is like the time of war. So here's the project. Here's what I want to do. I want us all to practice using the doppelganger and time and the history of war. I'll post a whole bunch of links from Wikipedia, the histories of war. It goes back thousands of years, documented histories. And each war is just one doppelganger, one or more. And they tie together to the last war, and then the war before then, and the war before then, and the war before then. Anyway, it's this whole tied up timeline of wars using doppelgangers, and the doppelgangers kind of go into the war itself, like what are they playing? What's the story there? You know, good guy, bad guy, good guy, bad guy story. What's the outward impression of the doppelganger? What's going on the inside? The hidden alliance, like slavery going on inside, human trafficking going on inside. So this is the tree of life. Okay, the tree of life is actually a tree of death, a tree of carnage, a tree of destruction, a tree of bury, father, and rebuild, a tree of put on your rubber band so your hat doesn't fly off in the face of evil. So, you know, if you want to help pull it all together, try to figure out, you know, try to represent a history of war in an elegant manner. They already have it in the think tanks. I'm sure they have some kind of three-dimensional view of the history of war. And so what do you call those with the laser beams? Laser beams, light show. They probably have a light show. We got doppelgangers, like fireworks. And they have doppelgangers. Okay, it's their way of all celebrating war. But I think we should have a copy of that, okay, so we can understand war too. It's not fair that all you guys up there in the ivory towers have all this stuff and you're not sharing it with us, okay? I think you should share it. So with that, I'm going to go. Okay, I'm losing circulation with this rubber band. I think I might come up with something else. But until next time, remember, Tree of Life, History of War, time series of doppelgangers of two regions in conflict, sharing a hidden alliance, slavery, drug trafficking, political influence, leading from time 1 to time 2 to time 3 to time 4, on and on and on. Anyway, you get my point. Let's get working, okay? We've got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of wars to do. A lot of wars to write down in circles and lines. So I'll see you later. Bye.